is up, you beautiful people, and welcome back to the Stimmed Up Brawl. I couldn't come up with the name quick enough, boys. It's called the Stimmed Up Brawl. It is what it is. Stimmed Up, Juiced Up Brawl. We're playing some Mengsk today, and I did not summon enough lings, nearly enough, because I was tabbed out while I was watching like a Darkest Dungeon video. Anyways, Brawl modifiers, we have Aura. Ooh, you know I'm gonna hit that fire. We have Stim Pack, so all our units have some ridiculous Stim Pack and healing. And I don't even know if I'm gonna go for any Royal Guards besides the Aegis Guard. Because Aegis Guard, why are people playing Protoss this week in a week with Stim? The hybrid, I think this week is actually probably not the star of the show. You really don't have to worry about it too much. Let's see, we're against two people with photon cannons, and neither of them are my direct opponent. I think my direct opponent is actually a Zerg commander of some sort. Well then. Oh, we got some Karak Sentinels. That missile turret there, it's a little too far forward actually, I'll be honest. Get a blast in time in there. Aegis Guard, once he hits that stim on the stim, he's gonna pop off, boys. I'm gonna put that over there. There, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Feels good having things not cost 50% more. There we go, get that incapacitator shell. And then with the fire and the Aegis Guard having so much more attack speed, it is going to hit so hard, boys. Oh, it's a Dahaka. Oh, we're definitely going to need a lot more juice. Dahaka's lings are quite strong. My Aegis Guard currently has no stim, so it looks like he's a wet noodle right now. But don't worry, he's just a wet noodle for just a little longer. But also means we need a few more. Maybe just a few Flame Boys could do it as well. Get some Flame Boys in here. I might actually forego upgrading the hybrid chamber. I don't even know if it's worth it this week. Like, I don't know if the games are actually going to last long enough this week. Because with Stim, everything is so much more aggressive. So it's just easier to just destroy things. And, like, end the game. You know, before like, the hybrid stuff actually becomes important. We got Phoenix coming in here. Oh, no. He's got the big spin of Doom. I guess Phoenix could be very good against countering, like, enemy crowds here. Aegis Guard with that Giga Stim. Oh, he activated his Stim. Oops. Well, now his Stim's going to be on cooldown. I'm going to probably, like, have to activate, deactivate here. Sort of situation. It's fine. Those guys are armored. I think just having 2 or 3 Flame Boys actually just did the trick. Alright, Dahaka. I mean, not Dahaka. Aegis Guard. Aegis Guard. Where's your Stim? Start blasting. He's shooting 5 times a second right now. 5 times a second right now. He's taking names. He just shot up all those Sentinels. But they're back again and he's out of stim. He's out of juice, boys. But he took them all down once. Oh my god. And our Dahaka coming in to back him up. So he's going to be able to take him down one more time. Oh my god. Does he have another stim? Another round? Another round? Oh my god. Dude, he's chunking Phoenix there. Even though Phoenix is typeless, essentially. Like, he just tore him apart. I'm going to get in our Aegis Guard, boys. We need several Aegis Guards, I'll be honest. One is not enough for a week of stim like this. One is 100% not enough. Okay, Dark Templar doing that spinny slash. This guy still doesn't have his Dahaka. Oh man, Aegis Guard code. Pump him full. Pump him full. There we go. Damn. Alright, now he's out of stim, but he's still going to be pumping him with the lead. Oh, actually the Stim Ravasaurs. Oh, wow. That wave literally just broke even. Yeah, Stim Ravasaurs definitely are doing quite a bit of damage. Okay, we need some LMG boys, I think, to back us up here. LMG boys are invaluable DPS. But maybe I should just split my... I'm going to split my Aegis Guard up across on the flanks. Actually, that might be better. Alright, SMG boys, get out there. There we go, SMG boys. Grab an LMG. Grab an LMG and get out there. Alright. Okay, those guys have LMGs. Okay. And we'll have a nice, strong central formation. This way, if Phoenix wants to stun our Aegis Guards, he has to pick one side. He can't, like, he can't just go for one side, and then we'll be sad. Alright, Flame Troopers in the center. Gonna help us breach that Zergling formation here. Aegis Guard's gonna be running up. Does this guy have his stim? Oh, they don't have their stim. That's okay. They're so strong right now. Can't really breach Karax though. I think I'm actually gonna micro their stim. I'm not gonna let them stim until they get into like the main body of enemies. Oh my god, one Zealot here is having the roller coaster ride of his life there. Big laser beam in response to that black hole. Oh man, he's like, no, you. There we go. And then just boom. Grab that. And we're gonna grab that tier 2. And then we're gonna maybe grab the next hybrid chamber. Next tier of hybrid chamber. I don't know if it's actually worth it. Hybrid chamber is like counter, it works against the purpose of this week. Because the purpose of this week, I feel, is like to end the game as fast as possible. Where the hybrid chamber is like, have the game drag on as long as possible if you can. This guy got a scout. I think there's supposed to be a mojo there somewhere. Alright, now stim it up. Now stim it up. There we go. They didn't even have their stim on there. Oh my god, you can see how effective their stim is when it hits the main massive units. Oh my god. That one LMG boy tanking for his Aegis guard. Oh man, he's like, my life for the Emperor. There we go. Alright, this Aegis guard's done. Actually, he might be safe up there with the Mirage. He might actually be safe up there with the Mirage. Oh my god, the Mirage kept him safe from all the Annihilators. He would have died like instantly with all those Annihilators on him. Why does this guy have his worm back here? It's back here instead of... I guess it's supposed to attack the Zealots that come through. I don't know. Rather interesting placement there, though. Oh, I couldn't get another. I want to get my witness here. Oh, hold on. Should I stim here? I think it's small enough, massive units that it doesn't deserve a stim, really. Those guys are all surrounded anyways. Okay, now you guys can stim freely. Stim freely. Stim freely. Roaches are getting slammed. This guy doesn't even have his Dahaka. I kind of want to get a tank, I'll be honest. Probably unadvisable. Probably unadvisable. Maybe put some Warhounds. Maybe I think I just need some more Flame Troopers at the front, I'll be honest. Put down our Aegis Guard. All my Aegis Guard on the field are dead, right? Yeah, they're all dead on the field. Okay. I'm thinking some more Flame Troopers. Definitely seems like the direction to go. And then another power level up here. And then with 3 Aegis Guards, we should be able to take down most stuff. Get that aim assist embrasure. I like those scouts. Those super annoying scouts here. That are hopefully going to get taken out by, there we go. And then, get in there, boys. Dump them full of lead, boys. Dump them full of lead. One more Aegis Guard made a difference, boys. Oh my god. Made a huge difference. I got our research completed here. Oh man. Oh, but they don't last. I think in order to end the game, I need to stack hard. Our Dahaka... Oh, our Dahaka actually has Dahaka. But look at all those reviving Sentinels. Like, this is actually like a pretty... Like, Mengsk is actually a decently hard counter for... I'm not Mengsk. Karax is a decently hard counter for Mengsk. Seems unintuitive, but it actually is. Let's see. Gotta assess the situation here a little bit. I'm just trying to think about what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? We got the stack on our side right now. The Haka has gone for a mass driver approach. There we go. Alright, boys. Stim it up. Just punch through, boys. Punch through. Punch through that base. Punch through that base. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, now we can figure things out later. I think we just need more LMG, boys. It's only a problem once we see Colossi. But then I think Rocket Boys should be able to handle it. They should be able to handle it. Actually, this guy might have his stim up. He's gonna get killed by the Tickle Boy. Oh no, he got killed by the Tickle Boy. A defeat worse than death. Oh man. This guy got a Tyrannosaur. You probably don't want to get large chunky units this week because they don't benefit from the stim as much and they're just gonna get smashed really hard. So yeah. Unless your large chunky guys also attack super fast, which maybe an Ultralisk could do, like could fit that description. It's usually not a good idea. Alright, boys, get in there. Flame boys. Flame troopers on that purge. Get in there, flame troopers. Yes! Watch, all my flame troopers are dead. All I have are some LMG boys. They're doing their best to hold the line, but they simply cannot. We're just going to inflict as many casualties as we can on Mengsk. There we go. I mean, not on Mengsk, on Karax. As Mengsk, Lamau. Oh, man. I don't think Mengsk cares about casualties. There we go. I feel like I should just get some black hammers, but not even deploy them. Just go raw black hammer and just use their Thor cannons. Because they'll be quite effective against wiping out the Mirages. They might actually be better against Colossi, actually, this week. Wow, those Immortals got gimped right into the wall of Stalkers there. They didn't stand a chance. Let's see. Get in there, boys. I'm not even going to turn on STIM, actually. I don't think I need the STIM right now. I think what I really need is the STIM in a moment. Alright, boys. STIM it up. Oh, I just lost all my guys. Aegis Guard. Alright, whatever. Yeah, Purified Colossus might actually be a bit of a pain to deal with. Because the Black Hammer is going to aggro it, where Sky Furies will aggro the Mirages. So, it's actually a very interesting juggle that I gotta do. Oh my god, 725. Why are they 725? Give me 675. Oh my god. Oh my god, the difference of 675 and 725 was that it would have gone out that way, that wave. But it didn't come out this wave. Oh man. Alright, that's fine. We got a Black Hammer. Get the smart servos. Oh my god, I can get a cannon. The Earth Splitter is going to be on STIM as well. So that will actually do quite a bit of damage. Bulwark Field. I don't know if the Annihilator's, I mean, not the Annihilator, the Black Hammer is going to be a bit of a mistake. Especially because there are Annihilators, but we'll just have to live with it. Maybe I can put them in the corner. And then we can use the Bulwark Fields there. But yeah, let's get that Earth Splitter going. Earth Splitter with the STIM is actually crazy. Let's see. Yeah, because it's attacking 8 seconds faster right now. If I just get the upgrade on it for the garrison level, it's gonna be okay. So this game actually ended up going into a bit of the late game. So we're just gonna have to transition a bit. I'll just change up tactics just a little bit. There we go. Where's my Earth Splitter? Where's my Earth Splitter? It attacks like very fast now. I didn't get a chance to take a look. Hold on. It attacks every 8 seconds. So that's basically a siege tank I have that they can't kill. So that's really good. Black Hammer on STIM is also insane. Alright, Black Hammer. Oh my god, the STIM Black Hammer is actually a menace to anything that flies. It took out that carrier and Colossus. We're definitely getting a few more of those guys. But actually, I'm going to level up my STIM cannon. Also because I have fire, so those missiles do 2 more damage, but they're coming in super hot. This bombardment also does 2 more damage. I like it. That is a huge lag spike as Phoenix cloaks everybody. In Phoenix fashion. We have the Tactus here though, so it should be fine, right? I'm going to drop a scan here. Oh my god, he's gonna run out of energy anyway, so it's fine. I guess Phoenix pulling out his trump card there. Once you see the Arbiter, that's all the tricks you're gonna see anyways. Oh my god, and since Dahaka is like baby unit Dahaka, he's gonna get crushed. Small Dahaka. Okay, we got 6 seconds on this thing, so this thing is shooting every 4 seconds. This is basically a siege tank that cannot be killed. Black Hammer here, slamming that Colossus. Oh my god. If I get a second Black Hammer, Karax is finished. So I'm just gonna have to save up for that second Black Hammer. I'm actually not gonna use any of my hybrid, because if I use hybrid, then like, and we don't push through, then our opponents can push through with their hybrid on us, which is bad. Come on, Earth Splitter. Earth Splitter's target acquisition is not the greatest here. Seeing the Colossi without their bodies and their laser lance looks hilarious. Ooh, bam. Oh, it didn't land on the target. Okay, let's see. This guy still doesn't have the Haka yet. Alright, boys, get in there. I'm not even going to try and stim. If I don't stim, we might take a few more casualties on the boys, but now we can stim. There we go. Oh my god, hammer. It's hammer time, boys. There we go. I'm gonna get the bulwark field. Should have gotten that a while ago, but it's okay. It's okay. The end is in our grasp. The Haka really needs to... Oh, he can't scan. Wait, but he has worms. Oh my god. He has worms, though. Where are they at? He has 3 of them. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, whatever. It's fine. Get some more LMG, boys. I'm just gonna maximize my weapons, and then I'm gonna go for my 3rd gas, boys. Enemy Dahaka still with that mass driver approach. Ooh, Earth Splitter here. Come on, boys. We're not gonna stim until we see Mengsk. I mean, not Mengsk, Karax. There we go. Oh my god, we're locking onto those Colossi. We're locking onto those Colossi. Wow. I just need something to keep the units off of the Black Hammer. I'll be honest. Those Colossi just got obliterated. These guys didn't stand a chance. Is he gonna stealth? That's a lot of scouts, by the way. Are scouts like the anti-Hydralisk unit? Like, what's happening? Probably wasn't a point scanning there, I'll be honest, but... Oh, man. If the battle is, like, being held in a nice position, that's actually pretty good, because our Earth Splitter can just hit more reliably. Let's hold it. I think maybe I need some Ultralisk. I don't really have, like, a big enough frontline unit that can really just grab all our opponent's attention. I think we might actually have to stim here. It's looking a bit harder. You know what? I'm just going to keep the stim on. Like, not having stim on that fight actually lost us that fight pretty hard. I think with the 3rd Black Hammer, it will do the trick. But also, I feel like we could use some Ultralisk here. Yeah, I'm going to keep the stim on. Not having the stim on lost us that fight pretty hard. Boom, boom. Oh, jeez. All those scans have come to bite me in the rear. In the rear with the gear. No Black Hammer. There we go, whatever, it's fine. No 3rd Black Hammer, boys. Okay, it's fine. Warzone managed to hold that down. Oh, there's an enemy Dahaka now. About time, boys. Well, he's not microing his Dahaka. His Dahaka just ate a boy instead of a highly valuable Royal Guard. Such as the Black Hammer, which is huge and very prominent. Black Hammer is going to take down anything that flies. Ooh, unless we get taken down on the ground first. I think it's the there's just so many Sentinels. I think I just got to spam Ultralisk now. Like, I need to keep the Black Hammers alive. Cause I think the Black Hammers can kill basically everything else. Given enough time, I guess. Ultras. I don't really have. I don't know. Could get some Lings too. No, Lings just get foddered really fast. There's no point going there. No point going that route. Let's get some armor upgrades. Man, Haka's wave is getting pretty thick. Come on, just kill him, boys. Pump him full of lead, boys. There we go. You couldn't eat anything. Yeah, I'm gonna need a whole lot more Ultralisk where that came from. Okay, the Black Hammer barrage is insane. Basically anything they acquired almost insta dies. The only reason I just need to be able to keep the random units off of him. They're just all over him, swarming him at the bottom. Could probably get some more LMG boys. Ah, not enough minerals. Oh no. Can I take out a big alone? There we go. Some more LMG boys here. Phoenix and his scout gang not going to be able to overpower Vorazun, who actually kind of has a real air force. I'm going to be real honest with you. We could probably just roll out like hybrid all at the same time, I'm going to be honest, and then like just overpower things. But Karax can do that as well if he has his beam, which could be also much more lethal. Black Hammer's just going to acquire... My anti-air is Black Hammer this time around. Oh my god. Who needs Sky Furies? Who needs Sky Furies? Yeah, Karax's wave is basically finished by the time it's done with mine. And then Dahaka just comes in full force. I love it. I love it. Okay, hold on. Let me get some more Flame Boys, actually. Could get a few more Flame Boys in the corner. Give these guys some Flamethrowers. Oh, enemy base is taking hits. Oh, because they went invisible. So they just went for the base. They went for what they could see. Jeez. Okay, well, I have all this hybrid, so I'm just going to go for it, I think. I'm just going to let my team know that I just dropped 5 bajillion hybrid destroyers. I don't actually know how many hybrid destroyers that is. Jesus. I kind of want to just get a... I kind of just want to get an August Grad. And just, like, wipe the field. And we got Black Hammers firing. Like, this Black Hammer's fighting... Wait, I'm getting lifted up? Oh, man. I like how the Black Hammer goes into anti-air mode against the Colossus. That it could probably kill quicker if it uses 2 dual cannons. But instead, Black Hammer is like, nah. I'm going to give this guy a fighting chance. I'm going to hit him with my barrage. Alright, well, if they're still alive after this, I'm going to call it an August Grad, and we're just going to end it. If they are still alive after this, we're calling it an August Grad. Now that is an army Mengsk with field, boys. That is an army Mengsk with field. Probably only the tier 1 destroyers, but still. Get them, boys. Death has arrived. Oh, man. And the best part about the hybrid destroyers is they just chilling in the back. And I got a rank 3 August Grad there. They got a black hole coming in. Get that rank 3 August Grad field assist targeting. They stood no chance, boys. If this doesn't end the game, the August Grad will. So, that's the insurance policy, boys. The August Grad. Oh my god. Because Stim on the hybrid makes them so ridiculously strong. Phoenix's wave. If he stealths his Nexus, maybe he can... Damn! Definitely think Mengsk is up there this week. I think it might actually be... I think Raynor Bio might be able to beat Mengsk early. If Mengsk can stabilize, I think. Raynor Bio's finished. Because Raynor Bio doesn't really have like a transition. This guy went for hosts? Impalers would have been a better choice. Wow! Damn! Look at that damage dealt. Vorazun actually keeping pace here. I'm actually surprised that Vorazun was able to deal so much damage. What's the composition here? It's mostly ground is like just DTs and a bunch of other stuff. Let's see. Mineral value killed. Damn. Vorazun was meltating Phoenix pretty nicely. And I was cleaning up. Was he cleaning up this? No, I think it was Dahaka that was cleaning that up. Okay. Well, let's go to the tier list, boys. 3, 2, 1, action. All right, and we are back. Let's get right into the tier list, boys. So just a quick refresher. We have MERCS as one of our modifiers, which allows us to buy one-time use hybrids. We got HOMEBREW, which gives everyone STIM and health regen. And we have Aura, which lets us pick a powerful buff. So I think overall strategy this week is either just massive tier 1 aggro, or you can try and survive and scale into a hybrid death push, where you just push as a team with all your hybrid at the same time. I think more reliably, though, the first strategy is what you're going to see more of this week, and so you should probably build for that and or around that. So let's go. I think hands down, Raynor is just S tier. Whenever there's STIM, Raynor's units already have STIM, so they double STIM. So basically, they're just going to be DPS monsters. Yes, they're very squishy, but because they do more damage, they can plow through units that would normally be the end of them much faster. So your opponents need more things in the way. And if you ever switch into mech like Air Raynor, your Vikings are going to be insane. Although probably you just want to stick to Bow Ball because the game will close out in 10 minutes. And if it doesn't close out in 10 minutes, you can think of a transition. Hunt and Horner, I would say, is also really strong with Reapers. Reapers, Ravens, and then probably some Hellbats in there mixed in. And if you get Fire as your aura, oh my god, that is the chef's kiss on top. That does so much damage. I don't really think I need to explain more. You can also do a huge switch after. You can sell off all your Reapers and just buy a bunch of Wraiths out of nowhere. And those guys are also stimmed and they attack really fast. You get where I'm going with this. Stukov, same thing, massive Bio Ball. Stukov Marines do a little bit less damage, but you know, you can have a lot of like tankiness in the front, especially if you get life. Or I think probably Fire is better because the jumpy boys normally have a very slow attack speed. But with their increased attack speed with STIM and their movement speed, they're going to actually start hurting quite a lot unless you're against a bunch of like fire bats and things like that. But yeah, Stukov is also, I think, very strong. You can also switch into tanks with the STIM, which will drop lots and lots of explodey boys very quickly. In ATR commanders who are strong, but I think aren't the strongest. So actually, I was contemplating putting Mengsk in the S tier, but I think Mengsk is only A. The reason being his boys are quite fragile. And they actually cost more overall to get like the same sort of like DPS output as Raynor boys. And your Royal Guards actually get outnumbered pretty quickly. So like Aegis Guard might be able to take down like 20, like maybe 20 guys with them this week. But I think it just takes time for Mengsk to scale a little bit more time. But I don't think he's bad at all. Mengsk just needs time to scale into the late game, which he can definitely do, or like even like the mid game, because he's pretty strong there with all those Aegis guards. I think this week Aegis guards shoot 5 times a second, so it's pretty good. And I have Stetman up here because of Stetman's potential to smash all the commanders in the S tier and even the A tier, I would say, maybe with the exception of Kerrigan. Kerrigan and Nova. Actually, no. Maybe Nova and Kerrigan might do better. So what I'm thinking is Stetman, you can just go Banelings this week and just explode on your opponent's Bio Ball Dream. And that's it. And then you just have Gary spawn a bunch of Zerglings. Like that's literally it. I think Stetman exists up here because he's gonna counter everything that's gonna be coming on this week in terms of Bio Ball. So yeah, Nova I think is gonna do pretty well if you go Marauder Commando Bio Balls. Marauder Commandos they cost more, but they can basically one-shot some enemy unit. Like, say, 2 Marauders versus 1 Marauder Commando. The Marauder Commando is just going to come in, Magrill Munition, bam. The other guy's down to, like, 1-shot health, shoots him, that guy's dead. And it's just the other Marauder. Yes, the other Marauder shoots faster, but the Marauder Commando can also disable enemy's attack speed, and they have a lot of health to back it up as well. So don't sleep on Nova Bio either this week. I think Nova Bio is potentially very strong as well. Kerrigan, I wanted to put her up higher, but there was a game where I played Machine Gun Hydralisk into Raynor Bio, and let me tell you, Machine Gun Hydralisk looked like they dealt no damage compared to the Raynor Bio Ball. That's all I can say. And yeah, I'm actually shocked that Machine Gun Hydralisk dealt like next to no damage. Or it looked like they dealt next to no damage. But Machine Gun Hydralisk are still pretty strong, but definitely not the strongest thing out there. Next in the B tier, we have commanders that I think will do decently well given time and the situation. For example, Alarak, if you can survive up until you start getting like a decent number of Wrathwalkers, you're going to have a field day. If you're against somebody who does not have a Bio Ball, oh my god, Alarak this week will be so good. Because the Wrathwalker stack, they shoot like once every second, which is ridiculous. And so that's a lot of damage. And they have huge range. I don't really know if I need to say anything else more about them. But if you're against the Bio Ball, Alarak is kind of in a very big struggle situation. It's like you just have to get out Vanguards and Chicken Nuggets and Alarak. And pray to God you can hang on. So that's a struggle basically this week, which is why I don't think Alarak can go any higher. But I don't think he's really that bad either. Next we have Phoenix. Phoenix's tier 1 is very powerful, especially with Caldalis and the Legionaries. I think those guys can actually tank any sort of anti-zealot unit for quite a long time. And if you just go full Caldalis this week, you can turn on the lawnmower and Caldalis will just shred everything. Especially because he's got that AoE. Just gotta make sure Caldalis doesn't like get one shot. But honestly, I think it's pretty good too this week. The only thing holding Phoenix back obviously is like his units cost more, and he doesn't really have like the same pressure like our S and A tier commanders would be able to bring to the fight. Not that he's not strong. Next we have Dahaka. I'm thinking this week Dahaka is like, it's like a Ravasaur Impaler kind of angle. You might have to get a Tyrannosaur if you really have to deal with small air units. But overall, Ravasaurs and Dahaka will serve you pretty nicely. Ravasaurs are kind of fragile, and they don't really attack the fast tests. They're like Dragoons, basically. They attack slightly faster, though. But yeah. So yeah, I don't think Dahaka's too bad. He's definitely like in there because he's got that tankiness in the front, and you can definitely pack on a lot of tankiness after going small Dahaka. And we have in the B tier we have Abathur to round us off. Abathur's roaches don't really do too much damage, but they prevent your opponents from doing damage, and they do it faster now because they attack faster. So potentially his roaches are actually not too bad. There's going to be a lot of armor, like anti-armor threats he'll be facing early on though, which really sucks because basically everything Abathur has is armored. Your hosts are going to be kind of not as good. I think Vipers will probably be key, but they're all the way in tier 3. So you'll probably have to live off of Men's this week. Abathur's like aggro is like... Abathur's more of like a tanky, medium level damage dealer. I don't know. He's not like a high DPS. So it's kind of hard to really gauge it in terms of the stim. I don't think he's terrible though. So anyways, you guys are wondering like, why haven't I mentioned any hybrid? And that's because you probably won't see a significant number of hybrid until it's like 10 minutes. Like around 10 minutes is when everyone could drop like huge amounts of hybrid if they drop it as a team. And most games, I would say, if you go for a pure aggro strategy, would probably end at around 10 minutes. So that's why I haven't really been paying too much attention to the hybrid play this week. Just because like the stim will make the hybrid much more deadly. But it will also make like, if you have a strong team comp, like a strong unit composition that can barrel through stuff, it'll also crush the hybrid like easier. So I'm not really calculating that. I'm taking that into account, I guess. C tier, we have commanders who could potentially be good in the right situations. So TYCHUS, I think with Sirius and the Terror rounds, you could do some huge shenanigans this week. But just scaling to that stage is going to be kind of hard, especially if you're against some sort of Bio Ball. Thinking like anti-armor Bio Ball or just like Mengsk, Nova, Raynor. Like that kind of Bio Ball is going to like shred Sirius. Until you've hit like critical mass, like maybe I think critical mass this week might be like 2 Sirius, both with terror rounds. That might be the critical mass because they attack faster, and that could CC the entire wave more consistently. But it's still like, it's still kind of dicey. That being said, going any other TYCHUS, I'm not quite sure how you would play it this week. Probably play to counter. If you are up against Mengsk though, just get a Vega and steal his Aegis guard. Then his Aegis guard will probably shoot like 10 times a second. That'll be beautiful for you. So yeah. Karax. I think Karax's objective literally is just survive this week. Your tier 1's kind of hot trash against the Bio Ball. Like it's hot trash. He has to go to tier 3 to really have a good answer against a Bio Ball, which is just Colossi. So it's going to be like Zealot Colossi. You have to survive until Zealots, basically. So that's going to be a huge meme. And also, I don't know, I have Karax here because like you could theoretically get like a hybrid push going with your laser beam, which could be really good. Shred your opponent's hybrid push. So it's like kind of like a security guarantee. So that's why I'm putting Karax here and not like in the D tier, because I think at least he's got that going for him. And he does have the potential to come back really hard against the Bao Ball. Once you get like maybe 2 Colossi this week, maybe even 1 Colossi, you'd be able to do it. So yeah. Vorazun. I'm thinking Vorazun C because you do have a decent answer against Bao Ball, which is just Dark Templar. Lots and lots of them. And because they have Stim, they could do a lot of damage, like really quickly. They'll run fast too. Their blink isn't really the main thing that's gonna do damage, because I think your opponents probably also heal. Like the stim gives healing as well. But it's like the threat of them forcing your opponent to go tier 2 to deal with them. That, and like you probably have to just go Dark Templar, Corsair, maybe a bunch of Oracles in order to really like shut down the Battle Ball. I don't really micro my Oracles too nicely. I should. But that could be very, very effective. Get the Corsairs to make everyone run forward while they're also distracted by the DTs. Just like CC everything, chop them to pieces, that kind of deal. Black Hole also very helpful if you are doing a hybrid push. You just suck everybody in. Your opponents can't do anything. Your hybrid just smash them. That's the wrap. That's a wrap. Anyways, in the D tier we got Artanis. I think Artanis' shield overload ability is in S tier if he has any Bio Ball commander on his team. That being said, Artanis himself kind of sucks. Here's my reasoning. So, Honor Guard are terrible into any sort of Flame Boy of any variety, and because units heal this week, the spinning shred, it still like does a good deal of damage, but it's like once the Zealots sort of bunch up on any sort of Flame Boys and they start spinning, I think the Zealots die faster than the Flame Boys will. Because the Flame Boys usually have like a pretty chunky level HP. Once your Zealots are gone, what do you got left? You got Dragoons. Maybe you got like Immortals. You have to buy High Templar, that's for sure. I don't think you want Archons this week, because Archons are just too expensive. They'll die really quickly too, because they're expensive, big target. So that's also kind of bad. That's why TYCHUS can't really be any higher, I think. And the worst part is you don't have access to Colossi. You have access to limited ammunition AoE siege weapon, which means it's going to run out in like 3 seconds. And it's just going to sit there. Very sad. So, yeah, I think Artanis is going to be a bit of a struggle to play this week. He's more of like a tanky, much more like a tanky commander, kind of like Abathur in a way. And so, this week, not a strong suit, but the shield overcharge ability is very good. So, if you have a Raynor on your team and your Artanis, just shield him, and you'll probably win off of that. So, yeah. We got Swan. Swan's famously fragile front line is now going to be even more fragile now, and establishing that lockdown on the front line is going to be even harder, because Swan, you need those tanks, you need those Thors to really see the Battle Ball, and those are all the way in tier 3. You probably have to forego upgrading your hybrid chambers and just try and bum rush like high tier, and even then it's going to be like not a guaranteed like victory, I guess, a guaranteed way to like stabilize. Because the Battle Ball is just so much more aggressive this week. Like your Thor is going to go down in like, I'd say 1.5 seconds. So yeah, so it's like, it's going to be tough playing Swan this week, that's for sure. Zagar, I think you might have an okay time. You might just have to stick on tier 1 and go lots of Swarmling, Baneling. I don't know if you'll ever be able to transition into a Hunter Killer Aberration. But if you ever get there, I think the game's over, if you ever get there. But I think it's like it's a tough transition. You might just have to bum rush it as well, like Swan. But you'll have to see. Anyways, that's what I think for this week. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you think I've missed anything, do be sure to let me know. And until next time, I'll see you guys later.
The tires. Let's light some fires. Need a light. They picked the wrong fight.